Hi Flosstube, I'm Pam. Welcome to my channel. This is Flosstube number 47 and today is Monday, September 27th. I am back outside and it's a noisy day in the neighborhood. There's like leaf blowers and trucks happening and I have no idea where my camera is when I'm outside. So I figured though we'd get a couple more outside porch Flosstubes in before I'm filming in a new place. So we'll talk about that. Okay, so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you to my returning viewers. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you stay a while. I hope you like what you're watching. And what the heck are you watching? This is a channel about cross stitch. I'm going to talk about the stuff I stitched, things I've purchased, some life updates. I'll do a bird update at the very end because I know not everybody's into my birds. But if you are watching my channel for the first time, this is my bird feeding station. I've got 4 different options for the birds over there. Okay, so anyway, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And it's gorgeous out today. Like, there's not going to be too many days like this left, I'm sure. I mean, it's not like it's December right now. It's only September, but the birds are going to be noisy today. Okay, so we're going to do some life updates. I'm going to do a stitching update. I've got a teeny tiny bit of haul. I've got actually a little stitchy kindness this week. And then we'll do the giveaway, and then I'll do a bird update. In case you wanted to know, like, the order that things are going to happen today. Wow. Okay. Biggest news. From here on in, there will be a new section to my videos called Shop Update. So last you heard, we were trying to iron out the terms of the lease and we have got them all ironed out. So hopefully I will be signing a lease this week. So that's super exciting. So what that means is I'm going to be opening up a brick and mortar needle workshop. I'm hoping for an open date of November 9th, which will be the Tuesday after I get back from the Stitch In at the Farm retreat. It's going to be in the biggest question I got in last week's video was, where am I doing this? It's going to be in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, and it's going to be right in the center of town, right on Route 1A. Yeah. And it's going to be called Stitch New England. There will be, the second most common question last week was, am I going to do an online shop? The answer to that is yes. It is not going to be my main focus though. I do not have my website up and running yet. You can you can type in stitchnewengland.com and my website will pop up. There's just nothing on it right now. So yeah, that's where I am. So a couple of things with that. If you are local, if you're in my area and you are interested, and so if you are local and in my area and you like to do finishing work, if like that's your thing and you'd like to I'd love to chat with you and see if we could come up with sort of like a collaboration with the shop. Reach out to me at my email address, which is below. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm hoping I'm not sitting in like a spider nest. All of a sudden I feel very itchy. So yeah, I'm looking to kind of collaborate with a local finisher. Yeah, so that's exciting. And then I'm also looking for my local gals. If you've got some finished stitching hanging around in your like under the bed box or back of your closet hanger or whatever you call it, and you wouldn't mind loaning it to me to hang in my shop, I'd love to chat with you and see if it's something that like is still charts I can order, that sort of thing. So again, reach out to me on my email or you can message me on Instagram. I will keep an eye on both. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited and a lot stressed. Okay. Other life updates. I had a lovely time this past Saturday at the World in Stitches, which is my local needle workshop until November, when it'll be my local needle workshop. But anyway, Randy, the owner of the World in Stitches, hosts a stitchy group a few times a month. You have to get on the email list with her to know like how to sign up for that. But anyway, I was there this past Saturday, and it was nice. It was a good time. There were a lot of us. There, I don't know, like 13 or 14, I think, this Saturday. So I had a good time there. And I did want to pass along the message. So this message is for those folks who are attending Stitchin' at the Farm, which is a cross-stitch retreat. I think I got bit. Something has gotten me since I've been in this seat. Oh my God. You guys don't want to see me itch. Okay. I'm itchy. I'm just going to muscle through. If you are attending Stitchin' at the Farm and you have not been paying attention to the Facebook group, there is an announcement in the Facebook group, and this is for retreat attendees. The fabric that Seraphim Fabric is making for the retreat is available to order to pre-order from Randy at the World in Stitches. So make sure that you read that announcement. It's right at the top of the Facebook page. I've done my duty. Check. Okay. Last life update. We had a really well attended Hawkhorn Hollow Stitch Together this past Thursday. So if you're new to my channel, I host a Hawkhorn Hollow Stitch Together on Zoom twice a month on the 2nd and 4th Thursdays. The next one being Thursday, October 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And so the one we just had, there were like 25 of us for quite some time, which was fantastic. There was always somebody talking, but it is getting, I think, to my limit. So I'll see how the next one goes, but I might be getting close to cutting off the list. So if you have been on the fence about whether you want to sign up to get the Zoom link, I'm going to take this back a step. This is for folks who are stitching any of the Hawkhorn Hollow patterns by Carrot Chef Samplings. To sign up to get the Zoom links, you need to fill out the Google form in the description box below that says Hawkhorn Hollow Stitch Together Google form thing. And then the day before the Stitch Together, I'll send you a link. So if you've been on the fence, I would make sure that you sign up sooner rather than later, because I think I'm gonna have to cap it soon. Yeah, that was all my life updates. So stitching update. What have I stitched on this week? I had a new start, and all of my stitching is in there. I gotta flip it over. Pile was upside down. At a new start on the first day of fall, I decided to start Feed the Birds by the Needle Love Company, which was a chart that was gifted to me by Patty. I'm doing this one up here. I mean, it's kind of obvious why. And I'm doing it on a piece of 32 count linen. It's not a Zweigart. So I don't know what it is. It might be a Weeks, but I didn't have it labeled. It was just kind of in my stash. And this is the progress I made. I'm going to apologize because I've got so much light behind me and I don't have anything to hold up behind it. So you're going to be able to see me through it. But here's where I got an F and an E and an E and a cardinal. That's stitched up. That was one day of stitching. That stitched up really fast. I'm doing all the called for DMC for like the birds and stuff, but I swapped out the letters for Raisin by Forbidden Fabrico. So I really like that. I think it looks nice on the fabric, because the fabric's a little darker than the called for. Okay, let me get this back in its project. Oh my gosh, that was a fail. That is not working. Okay, then I did some dark 13 stitching on the 13th, and currently my dark 13 stitching is the Halloween Squirrel by the Blue Flower. I'm stitching it on 40 count straw flower by Lakeside Linens. And here is where I'm at. I got the tail finished. So the tail is 100% finished. I'm trying to think if I came up. Nope, I think I finished the tail and then I put it away. I may have started a little bit in here when I finished that, but so close. So close. Oh, no. I didn't get out for dark 13 stitching. I got it out for its birthday. Its 1 year birthday was the first day of fall because it was last year's fall start. So I'd worked on it the week before for dark 13 stitching, and this week I got it out for its birthday. That's what I did. I'm like, dark 13 doesn't feel right. I know I worked on it twice this month, which is not normal. Okay, and then it was Thursday. I think I worked on something in between Thursday, but I've got it out of order. Was the first day of fall on Tuesday or Wednesday? I have no idea. That's too far back in the past. On Thursday, it was Hawthorne Hollow Stitch Together Day. So I'm doing a year at Hawthorne Hollow. This is by Carriage House Samplings. I am stitching mine on 40 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. I am working on, this is what I have all together so far. But I am currently focusing on the September block. It's like a blanket. Okay. So while we were stitching together, I was working on this ear of corn. So when we were stitching together on Thursday, I got all of the green of the corn done. And then I was like, I should just get the rest of the corn done. So yesterday, I then stitched the rest of the corn. So that corn is done. I'm just growing a corn farm. A corn farm? A field of corn? Maybe that makes more sense. And then A Field of Corn makes me think of Field of Dreams, which was a movie I watched quite often in my youth. Okay. The connections that your brains make. I worked on intermittently I don't know when I worked on this week, but I worked on it this week. I did a little more stitching on Night Walk Down. Where is the pattern? Night Walk Down by the Blue Flower. I am stitching mine on 32 count Vintage Tarnished Silver by Lakeside Linen. And I have no idea what I did because this feels like 1,000 years ago. Oh, okay. I worked a little bit more in this flower area over here. So I got all of these guys done. And I don't remember if this swirly doodad was here before, but I got all of those done, and then I started the flower down here. So I don't know, that might have been a couple nights or one night. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Back in something bit my elbow. Tracy, if you're watching this, it may have been a spider. I checked real carefully. I don't usually sit on this side of the table, and I don't usually sit in this chair. I sit on my porch quite frequently to watch the birds, but I sit on the other side, and I know it's spider free. I'm feeling very creeped out, but I don't want to stop. We're just gonna keep going. On Saturday, it was the 25th, and on the 25th, I worked on my Merry 25 stitching, which currently is Oh Christmas Tree by all through the night. And a lot of months I forget about it. I don't know what, it must be like the end of the month comes, or maybe I always have stuff going on the 25th and so I don't stitch. I'm not sure. But I'm doing all the called fors, which is 30 count putty by Weeks Dye Works fabric. And the floss is olive green Valdani. And I got quite a bit done because it's the only thing I worked on all day. I mean, I stitched at the World in Stitches for like 8 hours. And I'm gonna apologize because it's super wrinkly. I got big creases in it, but I stitched all of this, like, so from here down is the stitching I got done on Saturday, which actually doesn't really look like a lot, but you know, there's chatting that happens and food that gets eaten, and trying to like get that crease in the middle out so you can see it better. I'm leaving, if you're like, what are these blank spots? I'm leaving the stars out for now because I might stitch, I think there's a star that goes here too. I'm thinking I'm going to stitch them in a sparkly, like a Krynic. But then by mistake I stitched one. Where is it? Right here. By mistake I stitched one on Saturday because I was just chatting and not paying attention. I'm gonna leave it in for now in case I change my mind and I decide to go back and stitch them all in the called for. And if I decide to do the sparkly, I'll take it out. So I don't have much left to go on that. I might get finished next month. I have like right here to do. That's it. Super close. Now I got to think about what my next Mary 25 stitching will be. Oh, the choices. And then lastly, so yesterday I worked on my temperature tree, which you will see next Monday, because next Monday will be, sorry, almost lost my pile of haul. Okay, stay. It's not listening. We're gonna have to move it up here. Stay. Okay, so after I stitched on the temperature tree, I got out, this was a WIPGO call for this month. WIPGO is a game that Jessie Marie Does Stuff came up with, and it's like bingo, and I'm not very good at explaining it. I apologize. But basically two numbers get called every month, and at the beginning of the year you decided what goal needs to be met in each of the blocks. And so for me in October, it was called to get 2 berry bowls done on the berry bowl sampler by Heartstring Samplery and the Scarlet House. And this is a project I'm doing with my mom. She is doing this side and I am doing this side, except that I'm doing this side on this color and she's doing this side on that color. And when it's done, it will get stitched together and hang in her house, but maybe now it'll hang in my shop. We'll have to chat about that. So my WIPGO goal this month is to get 2 berry bowls done. So here's where I am. This is being stitched on 14 count Heartland by Picture This Plus. And I worked yesterday on this bowl. I would have finished it, but I ran out of mascara by Weeks Dye Works. So I know I've got some more in the house somewhere. I've just got to find it so I can get that one done and then get another one done. I think I'm going to do, so that's this one right here. I think I'm going to then work on, nope, yes. Am I even looking at the right side? I'm gonna work on this one. So I'll do these 2 this month. I'm not in a hurry because my mom probably only has like 3 done. So, and that'll probably be the last I stitch on this year. It'll probably go on the WIPGO board for next year. So that was actually quite a lot of projects I touched this week. It's so itchy. Okay. That I feel I'm a little off today, huh? I think. It's Monday. I'm sleepy. My son is starting a new job today and he had to be up really early. So I didn't sleep well because I was worried the whole time that he wouldn't get up in time. Do you guys do that? Like, if you know that there's something that you need to be worried about in the morning, the sleeping doesn't happen. Okay, I have one piece of haul. I said to myself that I was only going to go up to the World in Stitches on Saturday and get one skein of floss that I actually needed 2 skeins of floss, but Randy only had one of them, which I did buy, but I'm not going to show. It was more floss that I needed for Night Walk Down. And that was all I was going to get. And then she had this. Like, oh my gosh. It's Sir Thomas by Glendon Place. I apologize for the glare. Do you see that turkey? Like, it's, so this is going to be my birthday start. I know I said it was going to be the squirrel, but I'm a turkey baby. I was born on Thanksgiving. Last year, I used the hashtag turkey baby birthday Sal. I think I'll do it again this year. We'll do a turkey baby birthday Sal. I'm going to start the turkey. I like squealed with delight when I saw it. And it had all the petite treasure braid that's called for. So I don't have to source that out. It's already there. All the Rainbow Gallery stuff. There's like 13 of them. I love him so much. Those colors. Yeah, so there's 13 Rainbow Galleries. There's 7 Mill Hills. And then a bunch of DMC. It's going to sparkle. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Is it November yet? So excited. So here's my question to you. Oh my gosh, 30 colors, 30 DMCs, 14 Rainbow Galleries, and 7 Mill Hills. I must have miscounted. So here's my question. I've never done one of these Glendon Places before. The called for fabric is a 28 count, and I don't usually stitch 28 count. Like I would prefer to do a 32. For those of you who bead often, my question to you is, should I stick with a 28 or do you think I'll be okay with a 32? I need to know the answer. All right. Then I had some stitchy kindness. My friend Dawn Marie was down from Maine at Stitchy Group with me, and she did a little pasta stash on this super cute blue flower chart. It's called Autumn's Hymn. It says, "Go sit upon the lofty hill and turn your eyes around, where waving woods and waters wild do hymn in autumn sound." Oh, she comes up with the best quotes. That is from, it's by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. The Autumn by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. That's where that comes from. I think Dawn Marie said that this was a design from maybe a Black Needle Society box. Not entirely sure. So if you can't find this, it's probably because it was in a kit, and I imagine it will come out in a year or so, or I have no idea what kit it came out in. So maybe it's already out. I'm not full of useful information today. And then I had a package come in from Rebecca, who sent me this lovely card. I'm just gonna, like, seriously a beautiful card. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Like, the card is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And she sent along some fabric she dyed. Believe that she said it was a 14 count Ada. Oh, you're not going to see it really well. We're going to go like this. That's fun. So some hand-dyed fabric that she dyed herself, and then she sent along some charts, some little kits. Ooh, some thread drops. Those are super pretty. I'm just not this sort of crafty. I wish I was. I appreciate crafty people. I have metal on my table. There's the needle minders that just stuck to the edge of my table. Okay, so she sent along this super cute kit. And it says she took a leap of faith and grew her wings on the way down, which kind of feels appropriate to what's going to be happening in my life pretty soon. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that. So she said that I could keep some things for me and then pass along some things for you, which is exciting. I'm not going to pass along everything today, so I'll give away 2 things, and then we'll save some for following weeks. Super cute little like mill house. That's a kit. And then bookmarks, like a whole booklet of bookmarks. I actually have a bookmark booklet. So this might be a pass along. And then she made these needle minders. Look do you see the owl? I think that's a cherry tree. And then a nail polish. And a bird in a cage. I love that bird in a cage. Okay, so we're gonna pass along 2 needle minders today. That is gonna be today's giveaway. First, last week's giveaway. I was giving away the Hey Pumpkin kit from Fat Quarter Shop, and I asked you to use the word pumpkin, and Jean Draper won. Yay, Jean Draper. So Jean, I already have your address. It will go out in the mail soon-ish. I mean, it should be soon, so you can hurry up and stitch it for the fall, but soonish. And then we'll give away 2 needle minders. So I have to decide which ones I want to keep. She really liked the cherry tree and the owl. All right, so we're gonna give away nail polish, and we're gonna give away the bird in a cage. So here are the rules. You need to be 18 so I can legally get your address. You need to fill out the Happy Mail Google form in the description box below. Don't use the words like prize or giveaway or enter or anything like that. And then number 4, if you are interested in, do you guys see the bird in the cage? Use the word cage if you'd like the bird in a cage needle minder. And then if you'd like the nail polish, use the word polish. I'm gonna write that down. Cage. Nope, that's not even the right section. Cage, polish. So thank you so much, Rebecca. This was fun. This was a fun package. I love to get mail. You know, like when I was a kid, and even through some college, I did not finish college, but I did some college. So much letter writing and note writing and mail that happened, and now I never get mail. I think none of us really get mail unless we buy things. I know that there's a whole like pen pal community out there, but I don't know. I'm not going to get involved. Pam, you do not need to be writing pen pal letters because you are not going to have time in your life. Somebody needs to talk some reality to me. Okay, that brings us lastly to the bird update. So I got a new feeder. You can see it right here. Oops, somebody's on it. So I got a new feeder last week because I'm out of control, because I took down the hummingbird feeder. I felt like something needed to go in its place. I think there's some starlings back there and they're being a little sassy. So it's like a hard tube of seed and nuts and berries and stuff, and it goes on like a spike. That's what that is. And then I still have my canister feeder, And behind it, I don't know if you can see, I've got my tray feeder. And kind of behind, I can't really see it. Behind this, my new feeder, I've got one of those like sock thistle feeders. Other than getting the new feeder, oh, and I put suet. I have a suet. I'm not sure what just happened there. I have a suet feeder that is directly on the pole. So I put suet out. The starlings have come back. They're okay. Other than that, there's been nothing exciting. Just a lot of birds. No new interesting birds. Although you can't see them, but the roof of my house is like right there. And there's 2 mourning doves sitting on it, looking into the porch, staring at me all creepy like. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm enclosed, I'm safe. Yes, last night I had like 9 mourning doves all hopping around in the grass over here. I don't know if they're planning something. It's like that Chicken Run movie where the chickens are planning. Okay. That's all I have. That's it for today. I think I'm keeping my videos down to a good 30 minutes. I didn't have any fun stories. And then I don't know. I think I'm just a little out of sorts today. I'm tired. I have like hardcore bags under my eyes today. I'm tired. Okay. I will see you all next week. And again, oh wow, the words, they're not even working today. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to end it here because apparently communication isn't happening for me today. Thank you for visiting with me. I hope you all have a safe and healthy and happy week, and I will see you all next Monday. Bye, everyone.